Welcome to this short video about setting up a social media based job search. My name is Ian McAllister. I'm a UK professional recruiter and the principal at CV4.biz. This presentational video will show how to set up appropriate Google Reader alerts on the employer that you're looking to join. Use LinkedIn's advanced people search facility to find suitable contacts, and then you will join the same LinkedIn groups to create some interaction with the information you collected through Google Reader. The example job we're looking for today is in Google Marketing Communications in the UK, but note that you follow the same steps as setting up alerts whichever company you're aiming to apply for jobs at. We just happen to be using Google tools to apply for jobs at Google. So, setting up our Google Reader alerts. The aim of the alerts is so that we are aware of what's going on within and outside the target employer. We can use that information to pose engaging and appropriate business questions to engage company employees and hence develop ourselves as an inside job applicant. The two basic starter sources of information for setting up appropriate Google Reader alerts are the company's own website and the search facility inside Google Reader. Here we are on Google's own website. Now, the most useful information often comes from a company's own press center. Google usefully as well have a blog. Those are also useful information centers. So we'll go through to Google's press center. Here we are in Google's press center. There is usefully a UK news announcement. We'll subscribe to that by pushing the subscribe button. Here is the information we get. We'll now push the subscribe now button to subscribe to that through Google Reader. And here we are now inside Google Reader. The feed is just in the top line. I suggest that what you do is you set up an appropriate folder to store this feed within. So we click Feed Settings and we press Google, and that then basically collates all the information. Now, if you get up every morning and read this particular information in this file, it should take you less than a minute to pick out some nice appropriate stories and pose some appropriate questions. So while we're inside here, we can also add other subscriptions. So we can use our search facility here for Google and marketing and find other appropriate feeds. And here we have a selection of feeds from Google. We can look at any of those and see if they're appropriate and add those to our particular file that we're running on that employer. So step 2 now is to use LinkedIn's advanced people search to find people in our target employer so that we can note the most appropriate ones. We need to set up a tracking system. I use Excel. You could also use Outlook or a database, etc. We won't be able to see all the people. I won't be covering Boolean based advanced search techniques in this video. And we then note the LinkedIn groups they're members of and we join the same groups. We'll then be able to pose our questions in those same groups to create interaction. So here we are now in my top page of LinkedIn. We'll just do a basic search here and I'll show you why on this particular search facility that we would be better off using the advanced search facility. So we'll just use basic search here and press return. So here's the results that LinkedIn has returned to me, and those are based on my network, i.e. how close I am to these people, second level or even third level, and how appropriate the string I've placed into the search facility actually they relate to. So that's the problem here. We want to get closer, so hence why we need to use advanced search. So here we are in LinkedIn's advanced search facility. The company we're looking for is Google. I've put the title in as marketing. I've added the keyword of communication. Now in this search I'm actually going to look for current employees. They're the most useful, although current and recently departed employees are very good useful sources of information. So we'll press that search and we'll see what comes up with. So here's the results that LinkedIn have provided me with. There are second level and third level connections in there. Some of them are particularly interesting, some of them are particularly useful. So we can use all of those people to now look through their profiles and see which groups they're members of. And we can join the same groups. So here's the profile of Sarah. She's the product marketing manager at Google. And what we're interested with her is the fact that the group she's a member of, Internet Marketing Summit, that looks like an interesting group to join, so we could join that group. So now using the group search facility and just searching for Google, we've found a number of groups here. The key activity is to join groups with large numbers of members. So this Google Universe and Trends looks interesting.